Please subscribe my channel before going into the details. See, there is a news about Alikhan Muhmadabad, an associate professor, 42 years old associate professor from Ashoka University, Haryana. We know that he was arrested and Supreme Court also granted bail. He's basically a political science professor. He stays in Delhi, but he works in Haryana, Ashoka University. As per the news that we got, he's from Uttar Pradesh, a native from Uttar Pradesh. He's a staunch supporter of Akhilesh Yadav party, Samajwadi party. And he's also known for his works in his religion. He works for his Indian Muslim history works, and he wrote a few articles on Indian Muslim history also. So that is his background. And also he's from aristocratic family, high in social standards. His rich, wealth, reputation, money, power, and everything is aristocratic family. His father was working as known to be, but according to the news that his father was an employee of Foreign Affairs Secretary during Vajpayee's government. So that means he's a very highly reputed person, Professor Alikhan Muhmadabad, working as associate professor in Ashoka University, Haryana. But suddenly on Sunday morning, 15 policemen came to his house early morning, and they picked him up and arrested him and taken to police station. For one professor, 15 policemen came and arrested him. I don't know the logic. I don't know. Can a professor, a private university professor, will he defend one or two policemen? If one or two policemen go to his house, what will he do? Will he fight with them? I don't know. 15 policemen went to arrest him, a professor. Why he was arrested? The only one single reason is one Facebook post. One Facebook post led him to get arrested. What he posted, he was referring to Colonel Sophia Qureshi, Vomika Singh, who were two women, along with Mishri, who presented and gave briefing of Indian airstrikes on Pakistan terror base. And we know that he was referring to that. When, especially when Colonel Sophia Qureshi was briefing, after her briefing to the media, the entire India was appreciating her, sharing her posts and tweets and praising her. And we know that if there is some positive shares, positive tweets were being circulated on social media in India. So referring to that, what he said is, it is good that government of India has used one Muslim woman, Colonel Sophia Qureshi and Vomika Singh, and a Sikh woman and a Hindu secretary, Misri, gave a briefing, and he had given a good approach, a good look, a good appearance to the world that we are a secular country. But that optics must translate into reality on the ground. That is the word he used. The optics must translate to reality on the ground. That means whatever the approach, whatever the appearance you are giving to the world, that reality also should reflect in the reality. And he also mentioned another word, that right-wing people applauded Sophia Qureshi. The same people, they also should protect from people from mob lynching and arbitrary bulldozing of properties. This is the word he used in his post. And he also said, those who are asking for war, they never lived in conflict zone, nor they visited once to the conflict zone. So this is around the words that he used in his post, Facebook post. But we don't know what is objection in this. As far as my knowledge is concerned, that I don't find any objection in this post. He expressed his opinion, he's expressed his view, he expressed his whatever ideology that he has, he's expressed. But there's nothing very objective in this. He only says that whatever the approach or secular appearance we are giving to the world, that must reflect on the ground level. That is his opinion. We should have, we should have respected his opinion. But unfortunately, a BJP youth wing activist Yogesh from Haryana, he lodged a complaint in the UP police, Uttar Pradesh police, that he was hurt of his statements. We don't know what statement actually made them hurt. We don't know. Okay, he says that I am hurt with the statements, and he lodged a complaint. Ironically, there is a second complaint also was filed on Professor Muhmadabad. It is by State Women's Commission. Renu Bhatia, the head of State Women's Commission, she complained in the police station as a second complaint. And she issued a notice to Professor Muhmadabad to answer that she says that this is disparaged women officers and undermine their role. I don't understand what is a disparaged comment in this and where he undermined in this role. He says that it is good that you used Sophia Qureshi and Omika Singh and Misri for press briefing, giving an appearance to the world that our country is a secular country. But that optics must translate into the ground reality. That is the word he used. Neither he mentioned, nor he abused, nor he questioned, nor he commented anything on Sophia Qureshi, nor Omika Singh. That where is a matter of disparaging women in this comment, I don't understand. But she has given different interviews in the social media that his father, Muhammadabad father, is a part of Muslim League. He used to fund Muslim League. So many allegations she made as part of this. So he has replied to her notice issued by Women's Commission that you misunderstood my statements. I don't mean that. See, I praised both decision. I praised both decision. Praised both of the women and the government decision to use them for press briefing after attack on terrorist infrastructure in Pakistan and giving an appearance to the world that our country is a secular country. But there is nothing remotely misogynistic statement in this on women. I only said that should reflect on the ground level, means I'm only talking about the ground real reality, not on the woman. That is the reply he has given. Okay. So this is, but still the Women Commission went and filed a case, and that became another second FIR on him. But fundamentally what he spoke against women, rather he praised as per his reply to the Women's Commission, that we don't know. So fundamentally we should understand that India, our freedom fighters fought against Britishers for freedom during colonial period, colonial independence fight. It's all for democracy, freedom of expression, freedom of speech, civil liberty. This is all we fought for, right? Bal Gangadhar Tilak, people like Bal Gangadhar Tilak, he directly fought with Britishers for freedom of speech, freedom of press, because Bal Gangadhar Tilak is the owner of two newspapers. One is Kesari, a Marathi paper, and Malhata is English paper. So he used to run two newspapers. So he was a journalist, Bal Gangadhar Tilak. So he fought for the freedom of press, right? With colonial people, during colonial period, with Britishers. Now it is our independent country. We are Indians. We got independence. We have freedom. We have freedom. Now we are free to talk, free to express, free to give our view, free to give our opinion. But during this time also, these arrests of high-level people, professors, I don't know what's happening, but we should also remember that even the Muslims too have that opinion, that same rights, right? Even Indian Muslim also is Indian, he also is holding Aadhaar card, he is also holding Indian citizenship. They're equal to, other religion people, so they also have freedom of expression and freedom of approach, right? But we know that when government of India has chosen a decision to go for ceasefire, with Pakistan, and when they announced a ceasefire, both the countries, Pakistan and India, and we know that many people questioned, trolled Indian authorities, especially Mistry and his family, the online netizens have trolled them. They questioned Narendra Modi's decision to go for ceasefire, and so many things happened. But how come a small post, his opinion on Colonel Qureshi, press briefing, and ground reality on the ground, then why this became a big national issue, and why it went to a arrest of a professor? That is $1 million question. Okay, that we don't know that. Okay, Mallikarjun Kharge also posted one. I seen one comment on Mallikarjun Kharge. He said, "How fearful is BJP for single post in Facebook?" It looks like that Mallikarjun Kharge has whatever he quoted. That many people are in the same opinion, that why BJP is so fearful about a single person's post, a Facebook post, a Facebook opinion, a comment, an expression, an opinion. We don't know. Okay, even Akhilesh Yadav has posted indirectly on this arrest. He said that for the arrests are being made for telling the truth. So this is actually Akhilesh Yadav has posted. And it is fundamental fact that two Hindu students of Alikhan Muhmadabad, associate professor, in support of him, they released one letter that our professor always teaches that the hate and violence is not the solution for the problems that we're facing in India. The relationship is the solution for problems in India. He used to teach us like this. He has very highly level democratic and secular values. So students have wrote that. But unfortunately, high intellectuals, social activists, big shots are being arrested for complaints made by a small party workers. Right? It's happening in India, unfortunately. Supreme Court granted him bail. Of course, Supreme Court was very serious on Muhmadabad, Professor Alikhan Muhmadabad. Supreme Court said, you have freedom of expression, but what is the timing you posted? What is the context you posted? It matters. Right? This is the time that India is fighting with the terrorism. When everybody is united, when everybody is fighting with the terrorism unitedly, this time you should have not posted. So the Supreme Court gave warning. And why do you go for cheap publicity by posting such posts? And it is called a dog whistling. Court said it is called a dog whistling. Be careful in using choice of words. So these are the comments Supreme Court made and granted him an interim bail to Professor Muhmadabad. But during that, even the opponents will ask, what portion is exactly a problematic to you? What portion is exactly a problematic sentence that hurt you? Court also asked them, but they are unable to answer that. What portion is harmful or hurtful in this? We don't know. Okay. But court said form a sit on to investigate this. On a Facebook post, one special investigation team is surprising development in this case, and Facebook post a special investigation team. But remember that when we see the Vijay Shah, Vijay Shah made a comments on Colonel Qureshi that she is a sister of terrorists. In his case also FIR filed. In his case also SIT was formed. In his case also investigation going on. But remember, he was not arrested. But only Professor Muhmadabad was arrested. We don't know why. And recently, Assam Chief Minister Himant Sharma also made a comment on Gaurav Gogoi, and he alleged him that Gaurav Gogoi has taken ISIS training for 15 days in Pakistan. Right? When you have so many comments and allegations, counter allegations, it's not becoming an issue. But why a common professor expressed his opinion became a national issue, and he was arrested and he was given interim bail. There's so many things happened in India. So surprising to listen that. And fundamentally, sometimes the federalism is one of the weapon that we are using to defend ourselves. If you see the states like Tamil Nadu, Stalin, who is defending and who is defending his people as part of a federalism, that all these things are not being affected in Tamil Nadu because the federalism is protecting them. We can say that. So at least thank God that government of Constitution of India, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar has given us few fundamental rights: freedom of speech, freedom of expression, federalism. If had we not have all those things, it should have been even more difficult situation in India. We must and should be thankful to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar has given some beautiful constitution for protecting citizens of India. Thank you. Namaskar.